today is April 1st, and I hope that the cosmic energies or whatever are not playing a huge prank on us, because today we are going to go see our new rental house for the first time. We agreed to move in there like 4 months ago. We've never even been inside. Now technically he has, because it is his childhood home, but I've never even once stepped inside. We've driven by a couple times to look at the outside. I'm not going to show you the outside when we get there. We are so excited. I couldn't even sleep last night, partially because I'm an insomniac now, and partially because I was just too dang excited. So yeah, we're just gonna go look at the house now. I'm just like, oh, so excited. Okay, I'm just excited because we're here. I'm about to go see the house for the first time. And yeah. I don't know how he got in.
Well, that's one problem.
How did you get in?
Key on the map. But yeah, apparently leaving. We're changing these out anyway, but you have to turn it a certain direction in order to open the door from the inside.
Oh, there's a mirror here?
Mm-hmm.
It's always been there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna decorate it. There's some things that need help.
I'm pretty sure that was when I was in here.
Yeah, we're changing those. Holy crap. This wall color has got to go.
I can tell that they haven't rushed getting out here. Yep, it's still wobbly. That's funny.
Okay, so it's been amazingly stressful, but me and Roy are about to spend the first night in our house, and nothing's done. Well, I guess not nothing, but it's not move-in ready. We do not have a fridge. All of our stuff is in the dining room area. Hey, Roy. Okay, so I accidentally cut the last one off. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so like I was saying, we just moved in. Nothing is done. Everything is dirty, everything is messy. We don't have anything. We couldn't put anything in here because it was being painted. And okay, so here's the kitchen, and it's frustrating because we do not have a fridge until tomorrow. At least we get it tomorrow. And then we also don't have a microwave at all. We don't have a dishwasher that works. They're gonna have to buy one. We're gonna switch out the sink, thank heaven, because it is tiny. So we got these walls painted white, but let me see if I can show you what the walls used to look like. So all this kind of yellowish color. And then let me show you this yellowish color too. So right there, this is what the wall got painted at today and yesterday and this week. And this is what it all used to look like. So in my book, it's a vast improvement. But yeah, to be quite honest, the paint job needs a little touch up. Yeah, it's not even. I really don't know if you can tell or if it's just a shadow, but yeah, anyway. So that's what the whole house looks like. We have all of our items stuffed into 3 rooms, primarily this one. So we don't have access to basically anything, and it's very frustrating. But hopefully that will all change soon, and then we'll be able to get to the actual fun parts of spending money, because renovations are not fun to spend money on, man. Okay, so today I don't look as cute as yesterday, but So we have made a lot of changes today. We actually have a couch in the living room. Nothing really else yet. Some random boxes, but they did finish painting in here. Okay, that's not true. They clearly didn't finish completely painting, but mostly. See, it's not yellow anymore. So we have to change. Down here, we have a bunch of rotten out parts because the previous tenants were not very clean, as I've mentioned probably. And, you know, mother-in-law cleaned the stove area because they left it really nasty. And so yay. But you may notice that today the cabinets have been painted white. And then the cabinet tops are going to be removed later, in case you're wondering like what in the world that's about. So the fridge back here is brand new. Let me get a few of that. What I liked about this particular fridge is, well, number one, it wasn't that expensive, even though it looks pretty nice. Number two, the ice maker is on the door so that we have a little bit more space freed here, because usually you have that whole chunk taken up and this whole chunk taken up. So now it's just this whole chunk, which is much preferred. So anyway, loving that. Also check out my new Crocs. They are the bomb. Yeah, they're great for walking around in all this painted floor construction business. So anyway, we are finally coming along.
Yeah, face
We're gonna
down.
try this again.
Yeah, we tried. Oh gosh.
It shocks me. Okay, I have no patience for this.
All right. Well.
Could you hear that?
No, what happened?
I got shocked again.
Oh my gosh. They're for revenge of the fridge. All right. Well.
Well, I guess guys. The rest, I'm just gonna do the rest on my own, I guess, because I'm bad at this. We're finding out. Don't tell anybody.
Okay. Secrets.
I do not look good, but so we had to move all our stuff into this room. Well, I should mention what day it is. I think it's the 13th, honey. What day is today? Honey, what day is today? Honey?
Tuesday.
Okay, so I think it's the 13th. Correct me if I'm wrong. So today you can probably see the kitchen countertops were replaced. Roy's dad is the one that picked out the countertop, and he was trying to make it look nice with how the floor tiles look, and I think it looks pretty okay. So we have some tiles that are gonna get installed tomorrow. This is what the tiles look like. I think the tiles look okay. At first I wasn't so sure, just because I don't know, they looked kind of weird, but I think that they're gonna look nice once we have it in. I really don't know what color grout they're gonna do, but I'm gonna go through and seal the grout in a few days whenever everything's done, because they went through and painted the rest of the house that didn't get quite painted yet, and so they're basically done. There's a couple things that need to touch up, but yeah, things are actually moving along. It's been almost a week since we moved in. We were trying to have all this stuff done before we moved in, but life doesn't want us to have that, because we just kept finding one thing after another, which is not really anyone's fault, just the people who were renting here before. Well, I guess it technically is somebody's fault. It's the old renter's fault, but we're fixing it. So after the big projects are done by the professionals, see they even painted in here, so it looks beautiful. I'm hoping to change that light fixture at some point, but you never know. Anyway, so after those big projects are done, like the painting, I'm hoping to do some like little DIY projects to help the house look good and stay looking good. Like, for example, I'm gonna go ahead and seal the grout all by myself, and I'm going to put a coating on the kitchen cabinets. I can't remember if I showed this previously, but they did paint the cabinets. It's gonna scratch off, so I'm gonna try to seal it with like a polyurethane and hope it goes well. So wish me luck on that front. So the kitchen is done. We finally unpacked every essential kitchen item. There's 1 or 2 boxes laying around somewhere with like some, you know, holiday kind of styles and things like that. But other than that, we are done. I'm so excited because I finally have a space to put my china. I put it over here. I never get to put my china out. It's always just in a box. So I haven't even seen it since like 2018, maybe 2017, I'm not sure. But I'm just really excited to have a spot to put it. So for this kitchen, it was painted with the wrong kind of paint, and it wasn't properly prepped, I guess. So to try to prolong the paint, I added a polyurethane coating. I spent like 3 days doing that. And then we had to wait like 3 days for it to cure, and then we put liners down on everything to try to help the paint and also just to keep things nice. And now our kitchen is usable, so I'm really excited. It's funny because everything looks new. It's not actually new, but because everything was redone, everything, you know, like this is new and the cabinets were painted. So now this and this look super old because we have like all of this. Anyway, it's just funny. It's still functional, but it's just funny to me. So let me show you what the cabinets look like. It looks really nice on camera. I'm hoping that the shine will show up. Yeah, you can see the shine. So anyway, the reason I use the polyurethane is not only to add a nice shine and a nicer feel, it also is going to protect it because high gloss finishes are a lot more chip resistant and things like that, and also stain resistant. Matte things just collect the dirt. They're like a magnet. And so even though it had only been like a week or so after these had been painted, they had already started collecting dirt, chips, and things like that. So I just needed to put a polyurethane coating on there, and it took, I swear, forever. We had to do 3 coats. I think some of them only got 2 coats, but it's fine. I did what I could. If you've watched my house tour video, you will see all of those little marks on the wall. Those are where I had to put like a filler because there were tons of holes in the wall. So that's what I have done. They were really bothering me and no one ever fixed them previously. And it's really not that hard, so I'm not really sure why no one fixed them before. But now I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit to see if there's a different color paint I want to do on this later. If not, then I'll just go over it with a roller and add another layer of the white paint. Our house is almost done being renovated. We have one more big renovation. Let me turn some lights on so we can actually see. Oh my, ooh. All right, so excuse my messy bedroom. You know how it is when you move. So this shower, you can see it in the mirror. So this shower is getting redone. We're actually taking that whole shower out and putting an entirely new one in. And I'm honestly hoping that'll help get the last bits of the smell out because I was smelling mildew and mold in here forever because of the old gross carpet that we switched out. So like here's the closets. So in these closets, there was this red carpet that had gone through different like leaks of the ceiling and things like that had already been replaced. But the carpet had just retained the moisture because this particular bathroom has no window. And the only fan it has is in the little bathroom right over there. So it really didn't have a way to air out very well unless you're particularly trying to air it out. So that's an issue that I'm gonna have to keep note of in the future, because that in the shower, like the new shower, I assume mold and things like that are gonna grow a lot easier. So I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on that. But we switched out the carpets, so most of the smell went away, and I'm just really hoping that it's just like a lingering odor in the air or something, and not something that we really need to address that we don't know about. So anyway, fingers crossed there. You may be asking why I haven't uploaded in a while, and the answer to that is very detailed. I mean, I guess I technically don't owe anyone an explanation, but I feel like it'll just help me with accountability if I do explain what the heck happened, because I was uploading relatively consistently, and then all of a sudden in March everything just dropped off. So for anyone who doesn't want to know, I'm just going to reserve the rest of this video for that. So if you want to skip it, that's cool. Go ahead and just, if you want to, I have a house tour that I'm going to put up a little bit later. It's probably up by now. Let's be honest, you're not going to watch this immediately. So I'll tag that right here, and also I'll put that in the description. And if you are interested, let's continue. In February, I put up a couple videos talking about my mental and physical health and how I was going to make those priorities this year. I had been making strides to better myself in every single way. How I treat people, how I act, work ethic, mental health, depression, all of those things. I went to the doctor in January, and early February I went to like 3 different doctors because I had a bunch of different problems. And one of my issues, again, skip if you don't want to find out like TMI about my life. If you're just not interested in that, that's cool. If so, I guess continue again. One of my issues I was trying to fix was my periods. I just was not having periods for a couple years. I probably had like 2 in the last like 2 years or something like that. I don't know exactly because it's so far and in between that I don't really keep track anymore. But so the doctor was like, that's super unhealthy. You need to have periods even if they are forced. So she gave me like progesterone. I'm sure there's like an actual name, but anyway, she gave me that to trigger a period, and then I was supposed to go on birth control after that, and she gave me like a birth control pill. So I guess some people don't have any issue with like birth control pills or with like the progesterone in their bodies that they're given. I am not one of those people. I had tremendous issue. I started taking birth control pills like the beginning of March, and I had such severe side effects that I was basically crippled for the entirety of the month of March, and even the last couple like few days of February as well. I was completely depressed. I was crying like every day. I'm not really a crier that much, but I was crying every day. I would just like look in the mirror, and if there's anything that I didn't like, I would just cry, and like not just like a little bit, like weeping, breakdown tears every day. That's not normal. And I also was having like appetite issues. My sense of smell increased, like a whole bunch of really annoying side effects, but the absolute worst one was depression. So the depression got so bad that I wasn't like making food anymore. Our food was just rotting in the fridge. I was at a worse state than I was before I even like started, you know, trying to eat correctly and be healthy and stuff. Anyway, so I just finished the 1 month, and then I stopped, and then I told my doctor, I was like, I can't do this anymore. And so she gave me some other options that we're gonna figure out. So that was the main reason that I didn't post, or that I didn't film anything in March timeframe. And then immediately after March timeframe is when we had to move into this house. And I thought it would just be like simple, like any sort of move where you might be maybe like 2 weeks you might be kind of busy and you're not going to be able to do anything, and then after that you're good, everything's unpacked, everything's good. Not the case. So house tour coming very soon. I already filmed it on a different day, so I'm just waiting for this video to go up before you can see the house if you're interested. I will definitely get back to posting regularly soon. It might not be every week for a little bit, but I'm gonna try. So anyway, hope you enjoyed seeing this window into my life, and good day.